So every year, 32 teams compete for this trophy. This is this year's NFL playoff bracket, and I would like to make a code to predict this year's Super Bowl winner. This code is completely unbiased. All game winners are picked randomly using random.choice in Python. This is the format that we want for our code. The two winners for the AFC divisions are the Ravens and the Bills. The two winners for the NFC divisions are the 49ers and Green Bay. The winner for the AFC conference is the Bills, and the winner for the NFC conference is Green Bay. And the winner for that year's Super Bowl is the Buffaloes. But now if I run it again, it should give me something different. So here the two winners for the AFC divisions are the Texans and the Dolphins. The two winners for the NFC divisions are the 49ers and the Dallas Cowboys. The winner for the AFC conference is the Dolphins, and the winner for the NFC conference is the 49ers, and the winner for that year's Super Bowl are the Dolphins. So every single time I'm going to print this, it's going to give me something different because this is all random. So this is the game plan for our code. This is the main part of our code. So one thing that you need to understand for this code to work is how NFL actually gets the Super Bowl. So how do you get to the Super Bowl? So there are two divisions, the AFC division and the NFC division. So list 1 to 6 is the AFC division, and list 7 to list 12 is the NFC division. But how might that matter, you ask? Well, in our code, it's just going to random pick between the teams, and when they play their games, it's just going to random pick the winner. So you need to know what teams are going to be playing against each other. So this is why this picture matters a lot, actually. So here we go. Over here on the very left-hand side, you see this long strip of code, and this is literally for AFC, but it can be for NFC as well, just that you just have to change variables and team names. So over here, I have A is equal to random choice HC. So when it says A, it's referring to list 1. Now, as you might guess, H is referring to the Texans, and C is referring to the Browns. Now, it's gonna randomly pick the winner. So if A is equal to H, then list 4 dot append the Texans. So over here is our list 4. So, and then same thing for if A is equal to C, then list 4 is gonna append the Browns. So say we run this code and it gives us the Browns. So from here, the Browns are gonna go all the way over here, and over here you're gonna see CLE. So that's how it works. And this is the same thing for the rest of the codes. But then you get to the point where you don't know who's going to be randomly picked. Such as, over here, you get to the point, say over here, at D, number 4 in this strip. You get to the point where you see these square brackets and this A. Well, if you look in list 4, when it says D, we're referring to list 4, you see that, oh wait, this is supposed to be randomly picked from list 1. How do we know which one is going to get picked? Well, the thing is that you don't. So, whoever is going to get picked is going to be stored in A. So, whoever got picked from list 1 is the winner is going to be stored in variable A. So now if you put variable A here, it's going to pick between the list 1 winner and the Ravens. So over here, that's how it works. And then E, so when we do E, we're referring to list 5. So list 5 is the one right here and right there. And For this one, it's double variable because you don't know who's going to win in list 2 and you don't know who's going to win in list 3. So both of these and both of these are going to be stored in variables, as you can see over here. So this is very important for the whole list, for the whole code to work. And one more thing that I wanted to go over is index numbers. So here you can see, starting from D is list 4. If D is equal to B, which means the Ravens win, list 6 dot append list 4 0. So this is list 6, and if the Ravens win, they're going to come all the way over here. Now, what do you mean by list 4 0? Well, pretty much what I mean is if you have a list, say, here is my list, and over here the Ravens are already in this list. And then you're going to have whoever wins in list 1. So now it's going to randomly pick and say the Ravens win. So in lists, the first thing in the list, which should be the Ravens, is 0. Then the second thing would be 1. And that can get confusing sometimes, but it does work in the end. So since this was secondly appended in the list and the Ravens are already in the list, Ravens are always going to be first. So that's how lists work. So Ravens are going to be list 4 0, and whoever wins in list 1 is going to be list 4 1.